Okay guys, we're here for Monster Party 8. God, I've made 8 of these already. At this point of the story, once again, I do not know the full party, but you guys do. So, for now, we're starting with just, well, you can't see him, but there he is, the Small Fry. Small Fry is actually not the worst of your recruits. However, they definitely max out a little too early, and they don't have enough abilities really to make up for it, but they do have at least some resistances. I did have to give him 5 resilience seeds to get through this particular battle, and in fact this battle I might still lose anyway. So yeah, imagine the defense being or resilience 15 less, and that'll be about the amount of seeds I put in, give or take 1 or 2. I'm not sure the exact amount, but yeah, you're able to do this, but it's very tricky. As you can see, though, pretty good strength, pretty good agility. Resilience is average, I guess you could say. The luck is mostly due to the crude image accessory that I have. And as for equipment and items, well, the best we got is here, unless you could find a drop from a certain monsters, maybe. I'm not sure. According to the wiki, he can't equip any shields, so yeah, his resistances are going to be just what he has and what little extra equipment that he can get. So, but for his general inventory, we're going to have just a bunch of herbs and 1 Pack-a-Punch. That's generally all he should need, and we still might lose. So, if we lose, I'll bring you to the winning fight, but for now, let's try our luck. Also, there's a good chance that monsters might survive for a while, depending how the AI feels. But we have to bring him, and he has to be alive, so that's what we're doing. Now, Faux Dowager time. So, first things first, show off your mirror. Keep flashing her the mirror, and we're gonna Pack-a-Punch up Newton, our lovely little Small Fry here. All right, Owl. You're gonna just go ahead and attack. Deep breath. Well, we're gonna risk it. Usually you want to defend when that happens because it could one-shot you, but okay, we're okay. Keep flashing the mirror until she hits you. And now we're going to use one of his moves, Flame Breath. It hits all, and one-shots the Legionnaires. Okay, good. Thank you. I was getting tired of him too, Faux Dowager. Alright, now we're going to attack. Deep breath. I'm going to risk it. Ah, miss. Alright, Flame Breath. Alright, Bag of Laughs has a high dodge and resists the Flame Breath, but we're going to Flame Breath anyway, because this way we're constantly damaging Faux Dowager. We're still in not the worst HP amount that I'm going to risk it again. Flame Breath. Okay, we're good. Keep Flame Breathing. Anytime she summons Bag of Laughs, everything can go really bad, because if it confuses you, you're screwed. Fizzle doesn't matter much, though. And luckily, every 2 Flame Breaths will kill it. Keep going. Okay, now we're in danger. Heal. We're going to go ahead and just heal a little bit more, because we resist Flame Breath at least. Okay. Good. Ow, quit it. That's fine, thank you. Let's heal again. We're essentially barely staying alive for a bit. Okay, Flame Breath. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's very tricky, and you can die if you're unlucky. So, I'm glad that worked. Jeez. But yeah, that was probably one of the more trickier fights. Now, I could try leveling him up more, but it's very slow going. I've been killing so many metal slimes. It's been pretty bad. I don't want to have to keep doing that, especially because Newton doesn't really have a good way to kill them, and Monsters doesn't either. I'm allowing Monsters to level up because he needs to be at least level 25 for recruiting some of the companions I have in mind at this time. So, anyway, I shall meet you, I think, yeah, at the Magmen with a new party member. See you there. Alright guys, we picked up Rocksy, our RockBomb, but unfortunately, even with them along, this fight is still tricky and has some RNG to it. Now, Rocksy actually has some pretty good resistances, though he doesn't get any equipment that gives him resistances too. He doesn't also get very much defense either, but let's show off our levels here. He levels up, Rocksy levels up slow, but also only maxes out at like 20, I think. But anyway, here's Newton, how he's doing. He's almost broken the 100 strength barrier. His agility is very fair. Resilience is decent too. I mean, I gave him the better equipment as well to help his defense up and all that. So, you know, not too bad. But when we picked up Rocksy, he didn't have enough wisdom, so I gave him a wisdom seed until he got to 20. And then I could actually control him correctly, because if they're under 20, you just need a reminder, if they're under 20, they sometimes don't listen. So, yeah, fun stuff there. But now you can see he's got a bit of a lopsided type of build, similar to the Mudraker, in that he's got very good strength, very good HP, but his agility is very poor, resilience is pretty low, and wisdom and luck as well. And the difference there, though, is that the Mudraker's equipment choice was kind of limited a bit. But here, Rocksy actually can equip some pretty good stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have too many good stuff. But first off, here we have Newton. Newton's now got a top hat and a tortoise shell since last time, so that's his only upgrade. He's still only got the steel fangs as his best equipment right now. We'll be going into this with a Packs a Punch. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it before, but I bought Packs a Punches in Fortuna's Treasures and Trapdoors shop. You just keep going until you finally roll it. So anyway, we're going to have Packs a Punch with us. I have the Staff of Anti-Magic with us only because I ran out of herbs. I was trying to train in here, and didn't realize that it was at a deficit, so I really shouldn't have, but... And I ran out of herbs, and I was already halfway through, and I was like, I don't feel like backtracking, so there you go. Long story short there. Anyway, we were out of herbs, so he's holding the Staff of Anti-Magic just for the wild encounters that we were facing, but it wasn't really too necessary. But anyway, Packs a Punch, a bunch of herbs, and then a Yigleaf. We got one Yigleaf each only, because I didn't buy too many this time. We may need to use one. And as for Rocksy, he's got the Packs a Punch and all medicinal herbs except one Yigleaf. His equipment, he's got scale armor as the best I can get until we get a little bit further past the marriage part, I believe. Iron helmet, scale shield, and the serpent sword. And the serpent sword. I really feel like we could get the Dream Blade by this point, but I can't remember. So, serpent sword it is. I looked online though, and I didn't see anything, so maybe I'm misremembering. But yeah. Anyway, that's all our equipment, that's our stats. Let's start this. As I said before, though, this is not a clean fight. It's always going to be slightly messy. I've done a lot of test runs, and I usually won, but it also involved me getting either a little lucky or just not dying, or losing all my stuff. But anyway, boss time. Magmen. By losing all my stuff, I mean all my items and barely getting through. Alright, so for the first thing we're going to do is have Newton Sweet Breath, and we're going to have Rocksy use Packs a Punch on Newton. One. Okay, we have at least one asleep. Alright, now that he's got that, you're going to attack. You don't need to heal. I'm going to have you focus strength. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, the Fierce Fire for once is not the issue here. I am going to risk not using Sleep Powder. Wow. Sweet Breath, and give Rocksy the Packs a Punch now. And he's going to attack. Okay. Attacking is a little bit bad there. Okay, he's got the 174. Now, I'm going to have Newton attack, and Roxy's going to start healing Newton. Yeah, we don't want them to attack Rocksy, though, either. Alright, you're going to go ahead and Sweet Breath, and I'm going to actually have him defend. Two asleep, okay. Not too bad. Now you can heal, and you can attack. Okay, you go ahead and attack, and we're only going to get hit once, so Rocksy can heal himself. Yeah, this is getting very tricky. I saw one wake up. I don't know if I saw two, because I'll be honest, I wasn't paying hard attention there. Let me see. The most he can get hit is about 45 in a turn. Rocksy can get hit up to 60 or 90 if we get really, really unlucky. So, why don't we have you heal yourself and... Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself, yeah. I think we double heal. A dodge. Another one woke up. Okay. Try to sweet breath. You're going to attack. Damn. Wasted turn. Okay, okay. We have some progress here. Yeah, go ahead and attack, and Roxy's gonna heal himself. Okay, we're okay. Now he's faster, so that works. And I'm gonna have you go ahead and again. Why don't you heal Newton? You're too slow for fast healing. Whoa. Jeez, Roxy! What the hell? He might just die anyway, but just to go ahead and heal and... that was lucky. Alright, all we got is one herb and then each a Yiggleaf. This is not good. Okay. Roxy's probably going to die. No more healing. Unless I want to spam Sweet Breath. Okay. Not bad. Okay. No. I really hope it's not Newton that goes down first. Just keep going. Oh my god. Like I said, that was actually closer than I have had, but at least I didn't have anyone die. Oh my god. That got really exciting there. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't have to have this as a re-record. That was the Magmen with these two. That was very, very annoying. I would say usually you will win, but there's a lot of chance at times where you probably won't. So it's kind of like a 60-40, I'd say, in favor of winning. But okay, that's it for Magmen. I will see you at the Rite of Passage next. Ugh, that kind of shot my nerves a little. See you there. Okay guys, we're here at the Rite of Passage. Ooh, sorry, my wire just got tangled in something. So this fight is kind of possible. Unfortunately though, we have to go to the tactics that I used last time, in that I'm going to have to use Yiggleaves a bunch. Because these two level slowly, and they do not have enough defense to defend against Robin Hood's a major attack. As you can see here, Newton's coming along okay, got pretty well-rounded stats with a little extra strength. And then you have Roxy here with the same old Mudraker-like stats. I feel like Mudraker is now going to be a type of unit of measurement now in terms of stat growth. Lots of HP, minimal MP. The MP seems to be mostly for his kamikaze anyway. And very, very little agility, poor resilience, and whatever wisdom luck, because who cares about that. But yeah, only focus strike, kamikaze, and body slam on him, and we already know kamikaze and body slam, how they work, thanks to Bomber from last Monster Party. And Newton here still has his flame breath. Now for item setup, shouldn't not be surprised here. We have a bunch of Yiggleaves. We did get some upgrades though. We got the Fire Claw and Silver Cuirass for Newton. So now he's got just a little bit better defense and a nice decent amount more attack power now. And as for Roxy here, Roxy's now got the Dream Blade and Blood Mail as well as the Iron Mask, so his defense went up a decent amount as well. Unfortunately though, his defense is still kind of on the low side, that's why he's in the back. And of course, bunch of Yiggleaves. I did put a couple RockBomb shards on him because I want to try to hurt the Robin Hood's partner, to try to get him to heal that before healing himself. It's a small chance, but it's something. But yeah, that's our item setup and our weapon setup. One thing I did want to address before I begin though is, I forgot that there is a knick-knack that you can get over in, not Wheelbrook, Roundbeck. The Zizzwizz pillow. It can cast snooze for you in battle. That would have been useful at the Magmen, and it's something that you might want to consider getting before you fight the Magmen, and even for some random encounters, it's not a bad idea. Because that's the only other form of snooze that Newton and Rocksy can get, other than his Sweet Breath anyway. But I don't know the rates of this. I know Sweet Breath has a lower accuracy, lower chance to affect any enemies. And I don't know about the Zizzwizz pillow, but it might be around the same, might be better. Anyway, though, it's a good extra form of sleep if you need Rocksy to do something different. That's all out of the way. Let's get started. I still might fail this, though, so if I do, as usual, I will show the winning run after the first failure, just to see what went wrong. There is still some strategy to this, though, because you have to know when to use your Yigglies. For mini-boss time, against Robin Hood and Hippoblocamus. Alright, so for the first hit, we're going to have him just go for the attack on Robin Hood. And you... yeah, go ahead and use one of your RockBomb shards. Of course, though, he defends. Alright, Newton's now in possible kill range, so Newton's going to attack, and because Rocksy is so slow, he's going to attempt to use the Yiggleaf on Newton, just in case he goes down. Okay, we're alright. But we're going to keep doing that. We don't have to do that with Newton, because Newton's fast enough to get around it. Okay, we're alright, and luckily the Yiggleaf doesn't get used when he does this. Nice crit! Alright, we're good. Now we can just use Yiggleaf on Rocksy. And Newton's probably going to go down, but luckily Rocksy has enough HP that he should be fine, as long as Robin Hood doesn't use his critical hit attack. Alright, Robin Hood is okay. Well, he's probably going to go down, but that's alright. Oh, alright. Well, he got his extra attack in on both of them, at least. You're going to attack, and you're going to Yiggleaf Newton in an attempt. Hippoblocamus can be a pain in the ass here at times, because sometimes he can actually be the one to kill Rocksy. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's see, for Rocksy at 89... yeah, go ahead and just attack. You could also have Rocksy just defend, but no thanks. Alright, he's going to probably go down, but we're going to keep trying. Alright, Newton's going to go down, but let's go ahead and bring him up. If I could reasonably get better defenses on both of them, I would use it. The only other way I could really do so is if I really grinded on the guys that cast Morph in battle in this dungeon. If I kept farming them until they give me enough mini-medals for the Metal King shield, Rocksy can equip that. But I don't know if that even would be enough. So, we're just going to attempt this as we go. Go ahead and try to revive. Okay. Get him back right up. Alright. You're going to attack, and you're going to attempt to revive Newton just in case. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, you need the timing. Both of you attack. Oh, there goes Rocksy. Yeah, grinding at the casino is not fun, but sometimes it's what you have to do. That's right. I kind of like that, though. I did try doing something like Flame Breath the whole time, but unfortunately Hippoblocamus has a natural defense against that. Anyway, now that Robin Hood's down, we're done. It's easily taken care of now. The end. So yeah, that's the way I had to do it, because again, these guys, their defenses are just a little too low for dealing with Robin Hood. If he actually decided to use critical attacks, though, we might have actually just gone down. So there's still a crapshoot to this, but generally you should win. I just wish that he was like vulnerable to something like sleep or something, but unfortunately, the only thing he's really vulnerable, Robin Hood, I mean, is only really vulnerable against like Dazzle and whatnot. But that's it for the Rite of Passage. I guess I'll meet you over in the tower next. See you there. Alright guys, we're here at Pawn 1, and I think we can get away without having to do much of an intro here. So why don't we just jump on in. Generally, you're going to be able to beat Pawn 1, I would say, with this party setup. Now, I have monsters along here just because I didn't want to have to run back out and come back over here. Anyway, he's just going to show off his pretty picture. you are going to Pack-a-Punch yourself, and you're also going to Pack-a-Punch. Actually, no, you're not going to. You're going to attack. Because Roxy's rarely going to be attacking anyway. Alright, just go ahead and do that, and you go ahead and heal up Newton. Yeah, generally, you want to go like half health and then half revival for Roxy. Also, that Kasap, yeah, that's the bad news, and this is where things get make it a little dicey. Alright, just both of you attack. As you can see, Newton has got an amazing attack. Roxy, a little less. Ugh, sap. Okay. We're going to be a little bit in danger here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like I said, mostly easy. The item setup is only semi-helpful. Just, you know, give herbs to Roxy and make sure you have at least one Pack-a-Punch on each of them, just in case how you want to do it. But, alright, I'll meet you at Pawn 2, where I'll actually probably go over our setup a little bit, because I also want to mention a couple other things, but I'll see you there. Alright, here we are at Pawn 2, and we're going to go over our setup just a little bit, because this fight can be a little tricky. Now, first off, I wanted to show up our stats here, quick comparison from attack and defense and all that. So, Newton still has the better defense and attack, higher HP, but less HP, while Roxy still has the higher HP, but again, a little bit less attack and defense. Strength-wise, yeah, Newton's definitely got more, and definitely by agility and resilience as well. So, that's why Newton's still up front. Otherwise, I would totally have Roxy in front, but unfortunately, we don't have enough of his ultimate equipment to really get through. There's a chance I could have the King Metal Shield around now, too, but once again, I'd have to really start going and farming for mini-metals, so it's a little like, ugh, I'd rather not do that. Anyway, for item setup, now, there's two ways you could do this. Newton could either come in with the Zenithian Shield to help do to keep Pawn 2 from using their spells, because they'll just attack then. But the problem is, that does a lot more damage overall, since Newton and Roxy can mostly resist the spells that the Pawn 2 casts. At least when it comes to Sizz, anyway. And it loves to do Sizz. But yeah, anyway, the Pack-a-Punch, a shield, just in case, 2 Yig Leaves, and 3 medicinal herbs, just for emergencies, really. You don't want Newton to be healing, though. Newton should be just going all out. And then, for Roxy, well, here's our upgrade equipment I forgot to mention, but yeah, Iron Mask and Blood Mail. Scale Shield's still the best at the moment. And a Dream Blade, of course, is their best weapon at the moment. But even with all this, they're still just not quite there yet. Hopefully they'll catch up, though. But they got some medicinal herbs, RockBomb shards, so they could do a little extra damage, and of course Yig Leaves, just in case Newton goes down. But if Newton goes down, it's very unlikely that Roxy will survive long enough to revive them. But, alright, that's our items and setup. Let's just go ahead and fight Pawn 2. Here we go. Alright, so first things first. I think I'm just going to go you attack, you Pack-a-Punch Newton. Roxy's not really going to be attacking too much. Alright, yeah, Sizz wasn't too bad, and the breath's not too bad. Crackle is where it hurts. Alright, you're going to attack it, and you're going to heal Newton. Yeah. That Crackle's going to suck. Alright, yeah. Essentially, Roxy's just going to keep Newton going. Very good. Oh, he's already mid-healing. Okay, we're doing alright. Alright, and Roxy, we're not even going to care about them surviving. We just want to get the damage out and only worry about Newton. I'm going to say go all out. He was healing, so I think it's a good time to. Oop, there goes Roxy anyway. Okay. Yeah, we want to bring back Roxy just in case this guy decides to attack twice in a row, because that would definitely kill Newton. Heal yourself, and also heal Newton. Yeah, unfortunately we're going to fall behind, though. Oh, Newton was slow that turn. Oh, that was dangerous. Okay, you have no healing left? Use your RockBomb shard to do some extra damage in. I wish I remembered that from before. We just gotta attack and hope now. That's okay. That's not... Oh. Okay, that was a little close. Newton might have been able to survive long enough to revive Newton. I mean, Rocksy might have survived long enough to revive Newton, but that's okay. Either way, that worked. It really depends your preference. It's kind of a gamble either way. The attacking means that Rocksy has to keep healing, and that Pawn 2 will not use their spells if you have Bounce Up. They have a smarter AI. So, in any case, that's it for Pawn 2. Who cares about him? Let's go to Kon. Alright guys, we're here for Kon the Knight. Now, this one is definitely a little on the tricky side. It really depends how the AI feels like being when they attack us. So, no different level ups or stats, so I'm not going to go into that, but for item setup, in case I didn't mention before, Newton's new best equipment at the moment. But anyway, yeah, so we always go in with the packs of punches, that's for sure. Newton's going to mostly have Yig leaves and then medicinal herbs, but just in case for emergencies, but it's rare that they should need to heal. As for Rocksy, Rocksy is mostly going to be very defensive here. They're going to be holding the Zenithian shield to help reflect the spells back at him, but also have one Yig leaf for just in case Newton goes down, but if Newton goes down more than once, you're basically screwed anyway. And you also have some packs of punch to help out Newton too, but mostly will be just playing heal over time for Newton, since Rocksy will, if Roxy's not being targeted, then he needs to be healing, so. But yeah, I was debating going back and forth with Zenithian Shield on Newton or on Rocksy, and throughout my tests, like, they both can perform good and bad on whoever. It really depends, because Roxy's shouldn't be prioritizing Zenithian Shields usually, since they are, one, they're slow, and two, they need to be healing Newton as best they can. But then when I tried with Newton with the Zenithian Shield, it's like, what do you call it? The AI decided, oh, you know what? I'm not going to cast spells anymore, even though in the past we've known that it will still, it doesn't have that smart AI. It just decided not to. So really, it depends your preference here. I'm going to try on Rocksy this time, and you know what? If we fail this time, I'll try again and show you the winning run with whatever strategy I do. But all my test runs I've been successful, just a little dirtier depending how luck went. Anyway, now that that's all done and said, let's go ahead and have Nera revive us. Yeah, as you may notice, I almost always choose one of the Briscoletti daughters, because I like the extra money and the extra item we get. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not, but it's always good just to have the extra items around for yourselves, because you never know when you're going to need the extra money. But anyway, let's saddle up for death. For boss time against Kon! Alright, so Monsters is just going to show off the royal insignia over and over. Say like, look, I'm a king! Because, you know, Kon the Knight really cares. I'm going to say Newton's going to defend, and you are going to Pax a Punch Newton. Alright, Cold Breath. Very good. I may let monsters heal and during the first phase, because monsters gets a full heal while the others don't. But for now, I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to have you use Zenithian Shield anyway. Keep showing off your item. If he attacks Newton again, though, I am going to switch to... Yeah. Alright, I'm going to allow them to get healed from him, since this is supposed to be a defense phase anyway. Because it's just like, no. Let me start fairly here. Because right now we're not even attacking. Oh, right, I have Bounce on. I didn't mean to mid... Oh, that mid-heal screwed me up there. Oh, Jesus. Defend. I'm going to fast forward this part. There we go. You're indestructible. We don't care. Alright. Now the fight can actually start. Alright, let's go. Newton's going to do attack, and how much HP does Newton have at the moment? Not as much. I'm going to have him refresh his Zenithian Shield, because it probably is going to go down soon, thanks to those extra phases. Don't you dare kill him. the AI can be really weirdly cruel at times. It's like, you know, I'm gonna kill Newton. I've decided this. You're gonna have to herb yourself too. This fight's gonna be longer than it should, just because of that. Show off the insignia. I'm gonna have you go back to attacking, because you can survive a hit. And you go ahead and heal Newton. Yeah, this time he's deciding to just attack a lot. You're at the whims of the game a lot. Of the randomness. Why don't you use Infinity Shield again? Good. Alright, you're going to attack, and I'm going to have Rocksy defend. That ain't good. He should survive it. Damn! Yeah, he is getting extra attacky this time around. If Newton goes first, he should survive. Okay, good. At least he finally used a spell. He might not survive if he gets hit again. You don't have anything else you could do, so you may as well attack now. Okay. So Rocksy might go down. I mean, Newton might go down. Get a Yiggly Freddy. Of course, Bounce wears off now. Packs a punch yourself and use Bounce again. Yeah, if Newton goes down, we're in trouble here. Okay, good. Yeah, again, it depends how Kon's feeling. If he's feeling magic-y despite the bounce spell, then you're good. But that was a case where he was like, nah, I'm just gonna punch you to death. Whatever. Anyway, he's done. He's done and dead. Goodbye. Let's meet up in Gen 3 where we'll actually pick up our party members. I'll see you there.